Hi guys, so there are Tories and there are Tories. So recently we heard from money-saving experts like George Eustace, who believes the public need to be told about non-branded supermarket items which are cheaper. We heard from another minister who told the public they just need to change job or work more hours if they're struggling to pay bills. An ex-Labour turned Tory MP suggested that the poor can't cook and need lessons. And this brings us to this guy, who has a surname like a Bond villain. Richard Grosvenor Plunkett Earl Drax, or we'll just call him Richard Drax. According to Wikipedia, he owns a Grade 1 listed manor house in Dorset. He also owns almost 14,000 acres of land, or about 2% of Dorset. His ancestors used to be slave owners, and over the period of 200 years, 30,000 slaves died on Drax plantations. When slavery was abolished, the Drax family received compensation. No, you heard that right. The Drax family were compensated to the value of £4,293, 12 shillings and 6p. Richard is believed to be worth more than £100 million. And did I tell you that he's an MP? This is what he had to say in the fight against the rising cost of living.
Richard Drax.
Deputy Speaker, can I warn my right honourable friend that by throwing red meat to socialists, by raising taxes on businesses and telling them where to invest their money is not the Conservative way of encouraging those who create our prosperity and jobs to do just that.
Create prosperity and jobs. Create prosperity and jobs. Businesses that create prosperity and jobs. This is from a guy whose ancestors used to be slave owners and were compensated when slavery was abolished. And he's talking about red meat to socialists.
And does he agree with me that by setting this bar, we are in danger, were we ever to lose power, of allowing the socialists to raise it, which they would do with relish, again, and again.
His problem is that the government are planning to raise money through a windfall tax. Now, Rishi Sunak doesn't want to call it a windfall tax, but that's what it basically is. Now, I have problems with this windfall tax because it seems that it's actually funneling money not really into people's pockets, but back into the energy companies because they're going to get paid. They were worried that they would not get paid because of this cost of living crisis, but they will actually get paid now. So you're taking money from these companies and giving it back to them, basically, and selling it to the public as, we're helping the public out. Not really. But Richard Drax's problem here is this sends the wrong message to who? To businesses, to the public, to the electorate, that we don't help people out because helping them out is socialism. And if the Chancellor goes ahead with this, it will just open the floodgates for the socialists who are going to take over, and they're just going to impose windfall taxes left, right and centre and damage the job creators. Once again, this is a guy, I think he's probably the most privileged MP in the House. And why is he an MP? What the heck is he doing there? He's not there for the money because he has lots of money. Unless he's there to make sure to maintain the status quo. He's not there to actually make the lives of ordinary people better. No. He's there to maintain the status quo, to make sure that people like him are not affected. Friends of his are not affected. That's what it's all about. And sadly, people vote for this guy. Including ordinary people. Ordinary citizens who are maybe struggling at the moment, worried about whether they can pay their bills, are actually voting for this guy. The Lord in the Manor. Although he's not a Lord, but not yet. This is ridiculous. Just think about it for a moment. There are people who can't afford to pay their bills, and now they're delighted that there's some money coming to help them out. And they'll turn around at the next election and vote for this guy. The guy who is saying that, well, helping people out is socialism and we need to stop that. putting taxes on companies that have made massive profits, benefiting from this crisis, is socialism, and it's something that has to be stopped. We thought the bar had been set very low. Maybe next week it'll be even lower. Let me know in the comment section, guys, what you think about all of this. As always, your comments are greatly appreciated. Thanks a lot.